The sleep supplement industry is worth over $78 billion, and most of it, glorified placebo wrapped in a wellness label with a mountain on it. I am a pharmacist, and I have watched people spend hundreds every month on sleep stacks that don't even move their sleep score by 2%. Meanwhile, the compounds that actually change your brain chemistry, they're sitting ignored on the bottom shelf. Here's what the research actually says, not what the marketing says, not what the influencer with the discount code says. This is mechanism-first sleep science. 7 supplements, 7 biological pathways, 7 ways your body actually transitions into sleep, cell by cell. Let's get inside your brain. Sleep isn't one thing or one switch you flip. It's a choreography. It's a sequence. Your brain has to downregulate cortisol, activate GABA. It needs to drop your core body temperature by 2 degrees, transition into deep sleep, then cycle into REM. A supplement that only targets one pathway often doesn't move the needle. That's why the generic sleep blend with 16 ingredients at subtherapeutic doses does nothing. It's touching everything lightly instead of hitting anything hard. You've seen them. Sleep blend, 16 ingredients, pixie dust doses. That's not pharmacology, that's marketing. The 7 you're about to see, each one hits a specific biological target at a dose that actually does something measurable. Let's start with the one nearly half the population is missing. Magnesium glycinate, not oxide, not citrate. Glycinate. Magnesium regulates over 600 enzymatic reactions, but for sleep, one matters most: GABA activation. GABA is your brain's off switch. Low magnesium, GABA doesn't fire properly, so your body is exhausted, but your brain is still running background processes like a laptop with 47 tabs open. That's the "I'm tired but wired" feeling. Magnesium also regulates your HPA axis, your cortisol system. If magnesium is low, cortisol stays elevated at night. Translation: your body never gets the signal that the day is over. Now add this. Nearly 50% of adults are deficient, and if you drink coffee, you're actively depleting it. Every cup quietly drains your sleep chemistry. Dose: 200 to 400 milligrams, 60-90 minutes before bed. Why glycinate? Because glycine itself is calming. So you're getting GABA support nervous system calming. Temperature regulation. All in one. Avoid magnesium oxide. It's cheap, it's everywhere, and your body absorbs almost none of it. You've heard of chamomile tea. You haven't heard of the molecule inside it that actually does something: apigenin. This is what people think chamomile tea is doing. Apigenin is a flavonoid, a plant compound that binds directly to GABA-A receptors in your brain. GABA-A receptors are the same receptors targeted by benzodiazepines, Valium, Xanax, the drugs that knock people out cold and carry a significant dependency risk. Apigenin hits the same receptor family, gently, without the addiction, without the morning grogginess, without the FDA black box warning. Except this: no dependency, no sedation hangover, no tolerance spiral. It gently tells your brain, slow down. The problem with chamomile tea? You're getting maybe 5 milligrams of apigenin per cup. The clinically relevant dose is 50 milligrams. You would need 10 cups of tea at bedtime to hit that threshold. That's not a sleep solution. That's a bathroom problem. 50 milligrams of apigenin, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Available as a standalone supplement, not as chamomile tea. This is one of the most underrated sleep compounds on the market, popularized recently by sleep researchers, but still largely unknown outside that community. L-theanine. This one is the subtlest, and for a lot of people, the most life-changing. L-theanine is an amino acid found in green tea, and it does something genuinely unusual in neuroscience. It promotes alpha brainwave activity. Specifically, it increases alpha waves. That's the state of meditation, calm focus, quiet awareness. If your problem is lying in bed, replaying conversations from 8 years ago, that's not a sleep problem. That's a beta wave dominance problem, and theanine is a beta wave interrupter. It quiets mental noise without sedation, which is why people say, "I don't feel sleepy, I just fall asleep." Even better, it also synergizes with magnesium. When you take both, GABA signaling gets amplified from two directions simultaneously. Together, GABA increases, mental noise decreases. That's one of the most effective non-prescription sleep combinations available. Dose: 100 to 200 milligram 30 to 60 minutes before bed. If this is the first time you're seeing sleep explained like this, welcome to the inner human. No fluff, no wellness myths, just biology, doing what biology does. Subscribe, and let's keep going. Because the next one controls your body temperature, and most people have never heard of it. Glycine. To fall asleep, your body must drop its core temperature by about 1 to 2 degrees centigrade. No temperature drop, no deep sleep. Glycine accelerates that process. It increases blood flow to your extremities, hands, feet, letting heat escape. Core temperature falls. Your brain reads that as time to sleep. This is why a hot shower helps, not because it relaxes you, but because the cooling afterward mimics this exact mechanism. Glycine also improves REM sleep, which means better memory consolidation, better emotional processing. Dose: 3 grams 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Cheap, effective, completely overlooked. Ashwagandha, but specifically KSM-66, because form matters. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen, and adaptogen is one of those wellness words that gets thrown around so loosely it's basically lost meaning. So let me give it back. An adaptogen modulates your HPA axis, your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, the central command system for cortisol. When your body is under chronic stress, work, relationships, the general existential weight of being alive in 2026, your cortisol rhythm gets blunted. Instead of peaking in the morning and dropping by evening, it stays elevated. Flatlines at a high baseline. All day, all night. You feel tired, wired, unable to shut down. Ashwagandha lowers that baseline. Not by sedating you, but by recalibrating your stress response. Important, this is not instant, this is adaptation. Dose: 300 to 600 milligram daily. Results in 2 to 4 weeks. If your sleep problem is stress-driven, this is one of the highest leverage fixes available. Melatonin. You knew this one was coming, and you think you know it, you don't. The most misunderstood supplement in sleep. Here's the thing about melatonin that the supplement industry would rather you not understand. Melatonin is not a sedative. It is not a sleeping pill. It is a timing signal. Your pineal gland produces it in response to darkness, telling your circadian clock that night has arrived. It doesn't knock you out. It opens a window. It tells your body, night has started. That's it. It doesn't sedate you. It doesn't force sleep. And that window doesn't require a 10 milligram sledgehammer to open. Now here's where it gets broken. Most people take 5 to 10 milligrams. Effective dose: 0.3 to 0.5 milligrams. That's up to 20 times lower. High doses can desensitize receptors, cause grogginess, and disrupt natural production. You're not fixing sleep, you're overriding your biology. Most over-the-counter melatonin in the United States is sold in 5 to 10 milligrams doses. That is 10 to 30 times the physiologically relevant amount. The consequence? Receptor downregulation. You take more to get the same effect. Your body stops producing its own. You've created a dependency on a hormone replacement you didn't need to replace. Use melatonin correctly. 4. Jet lag, shift work, schedule resets. Not as a nightly sedative. Liquid melatonin allows precise low dosing where capsules don't. Dose: 0.5 milligrams 30 to 60 minutes before target sleep time. Vitamin D3. This is the one nobody thinks of as a sleep supplement, and that's exactly why I'm ending with it. Vitamin D deficiency is the most common nutritional deficiency in the developed world. Over 40% of American adults are deficient. And the relationship between vitamin D and sleep is one of the most underappreciated mechanisms in sleep medicine. Vitamin D regulates the conversion of tryptophan into serotonin, the precursor to melatonin. No vitamin D, serotonin production is impaired, and if serotonin is impaired, melatonin production is impaired downstream. No vitamin D, you may not produce melatonin properly, no matter how much you supplement. This is why some people say, melatonin doesn't work for me, because the upstream system is broken. Vitamin D also affects sleep architecture in the brainstem, and deficiency, extremely common. Dose, 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily with food. Always pair with 100 to 200 micrograms vitamin K2 because D3 increases calcium absorption. K2 directs it where it belongs. Here's how you use this. Not all 7, just the right combination. Can't fall asleep? Use magnesium plus theanine plus apigenin. Racing mind? Use theanine plus ashwagandha. Wake up at 3 a.m. Use glycine plus low-dose melatonin. Always tired? Fix vitamin D first. This isn't guesswork, it's matching the mechanism to the problem. 70 million people struggle with sleep, and the solution they're sold is sugar-coated melatonin and hope. The real solution? Understanding your biology. 7 compounds, 7 pathways, 1 system. Sleep isn't random, it's engineered. And now, you know how to run it. If this changed how you look at supplements, share it. And if you want to understand what actually happens inside your brain during sleep, watch the next video. I'll see you there.